Now, the fallout from Jimmy Kimmel getting indefinitely pulled off air continues as Democrats warn America is turning into Afghanistan.
Authoritarian regimes, fascist regimes have to degrade our freedoms more and more over time until we're living the smallest, the most frightened, the most secretive lives. Think of yourselves living under the Taliban, because that's where we're headed. So, I know it's scary, and I know that there's a lot of doubt. But now is the time for us to find our heroism.
Seriously? Now, Kamala's VP candidate, Tim Walz, said this was North Korean stuff.
It's one of the most outrageous affronts on this. This is North Korea-style stuff. And it's being done because this is a weak, thin-skinned man who's failing as a president. All of the things he promised are not happening, and this is exactly what dictators do.
Now, the other late-night hosts seem more upset about Kimmel getting axed than a father being assassinated.
We are all Jimmy Kimmel. I still have a show, though, right? Okay, good.
Yes, you are all Jimmy Kimmel in a way. Cringe, unfunny leftists whose grip on cultural power is slipping. You're also all loss-making, ratings-tanking, soon-to-be axed hosts that get less views than Fox. You're not a martyr, Jimmy Kimmel. You're a flop. So keep it up, late-night TV. This is one way to become even more irrelevant. Now, this was not an attack on freedom of speech. This was a commercial decision because Kimmel lied and refused to apologize. Here's what he said.
We had some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
A blatant lie. This is what the Federal Communications Commissioner said.
I mean, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies can find ways to change conduct, to take action, frankly, on Kimmel, or, there's going to be additional work for the FCC. Again, there's actions that we can take on licensed broadcasters.
It was appearing to directly mislead the American public about a significant fact of probably one of the most significant political events we've had in a long time.
That's the problem. It was appearing to mislead the public about the most significant assassination in 50 years. Now, newsflash, you don't have absolute freedom of speech on TV. You have to follow broadcasting standards. Jimmy Kimmel told a verifiable lie by claiming Tyler Robinson was a MAGA Republican, and he refused to apologize. He had the opportunity to, but he refused. And in fact, some insiders say he wanted to double down. Cancelling him is about maintaining the broadcasting standards that we all have to adhere to. And the decision to pull the show is actually part of a broader shift in the industry. Kimmel's not the only one being cut. Stephen Colbert's show will end next year because it's simply become unviable. The show lost around $50 million last year, and insiders said it was on track to lose even more this year. Now, this is so funny. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation, our good old ABC, published an article saying, Jimmy Kimmel is the latest to be put on pause. How Trump is influencing the world of late-night TV. Trump is not cancelling these shows. Americans are switching off these shows, the same Americans that voted for Trump, because these shows simply don't resonate with them anymore. They have consistently alienated and demonized half the country that voted for Trump. So don't be surprised when those same people don't want to watch you anymore. In the last 2 years, Colbert had 176 Democrats as guests and 1 Republican. The Daily Show had 157 Democrats and 9 Republicans. Jimmy Kimmel had 57 Democrats and just 2 Republicans. Kimmel made 1,128 jokes targeted at President Donald Trump in 2025, and he made only 26 about Joe Biden. People just don't want this one-sided leftist propaganda anymore. And don't feel too sorry for Jimmy and his compatriots. He's still getting paid while off air and can relax at one of his 4 Californian mansions. I think he'll be all right.